Well, hello. Hi, everybody. How are you? Welcome to In the Neighborhood. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to invite my good friend Jim Button to be part of our show today because it's Friday. We made it to week 2 of this, I think we would say.
Oh,
Jimmy, we
hi,
made it to
David.
week 2. How are you?
Week 2. Is this Friday? Tracy and I this morning, what day is it? I said, I think it's Friday. I said, good, because that's been a long week. I've been putting in the hours.
Right?
Having naps and walks and watching Netflix. This has been tough.
John and Tess know tomorrow's Saturday because then they don't have to do school. They're very excited about. So even that, the homeschooling is good.
That is great.
I want to bring Mandy in, and we don't need to do a trick on her because she's going to do the world's worst craft in a second.
I can't wait to see the world's worst craft.
Yeah. I wonder if we could, one day we'll have to switch our lips so that yours sound like I'm your voice. I don't know how we would do that.
Oh, hi, Mandy.
I see. It's not going to work.
Look, she's got quite the scowl on her face already.
I'm just waiting to see, is slime going to come on me or something? I feel like...
Yeah.
Okay, how are you guys?
We are good, and you?
I'm good. I'm just waiting.
Oh, Mandy, we told you we weren't going to do it to you anymore. Remember? It was glass-nosed.
We also decided that since you are going to do the world's worst craft, and we've advertised it as the worst craft ever, that's all we need.
That's enough. That's enough picking on you.
That's enough humiliation.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
We're going to welcome
Russ the least Broom. We can do. We should probably start doing practical jokes on Russ.
Oops.
I like this.
Hi, Russ.
How's it going?
So good.
Good.
We missed you yesterday.
I missed you guys too.
What were you doing? What was the deal?
Well, we had a recording session booked, and the studio we were at had all these separate rooms for everyone because it's a big enough studio that you have all this isolation. So as much as it's sort of built for sound isolation, it actually worked really well for actual physical isolation too. But it was weird. It's weird to kind of go out and go do something knowing the climate and how everyone's feeling and everyone's trepidation and such. So yeah, it was a little bit more nerve-wracking than I would have liked, but it's always fun to play music.
So when all the musicians see each other, because normally you guys are big huggers, what did you guys do? Do you just kind of go, hey?
Well, there's sort of a long-distance fist bump.
Aye.
Yeah, so...
A 6-foot fist
honestly,
bump.
it kind of sucked. But
it's weird, eh? I remember at the beginning of this whole thing, and you'd happen upon somebody on the street, and you wouldn't hug them, and everybody kind of go like, well, I don't even feel like I actually had a moment because I never even got the hug. Being a big hugger, it just feels so weird.
It is odd.
It's true.
You know, we've been doing FaceTime hangs with our friends. So we'll put FaceTime on and we'll sit on the couch and we'll have a drink and we'll talk for an hour or so with some people that we haven't seen for a bit. And that's been really nice. So it's sort of an extension of this, but a little more personal. But
You go.
I was going to say Tracy's got 2 groups. They actually the other night. Oh, I'm going to get in so much trouble for this one. The other night they had all the group of friends that she's known since elementary school, and they started talking at sometime around 5 or 6. They didn't end until 11. They looped back 3 times to the same conversations. The conversations weren't making any sense. I actually stuck my head in on it once and said, "You guys are drunk."
That's great. And it's a lot easier to boot them out of the house because you just have to disconnect the call. You don't have to call the police. It's nice.
No. There was no drinking and driving. None of those issues.
Right.
Yeah, it's true.
They loved it though. It was so cathartic for all of them, I think.
Well, it's nice to be able to connect, you know?
Yeah.
And speaking of cathartic, Trudeau came out, our prime minister, saying that's they're paying people's salary, which is so good, right?
75%. Yeah. It'll be really interesting to see how many people hire people back. You know what I mean? Like, had they done that at the beginning, you wouldn't necessarily be laying people off. But now that you kind of have no momentum, you got to re-kick the momentum back. You know, all these small and medium enterprises. But it's the right move. A little slower than others, but the right move for sure.
You know what I think would make it would just bring this country together is if we could just have the world's worst craft. Like, like if our whole country. Oh wait, we didn't do our music yet, though, did we?
No, we didn't. I think that could bring us together.
I thought you were talking about the music being the world's worst craft, and I was going to say maybe we should talk about this after.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it was to both of us.
Yeah, we're not fans of artists over here.
No.
Put us on salary, will you?
Yeah, we need jobs.
Yeah, we'll take that 75%.
Yeah.
Okay, Russ.
Okay.
Take us away with some music.
Let's do this.
All right. Dave, you're not dancing very well. Come on, pick it up.
Russ Broom, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Russ. And thanks for representing the Flat Whites so darn well.
Thanks.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, what we've all been waiting for.
The world's worst.
Worst crap. Go ahead.
Wait.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mandy Stobo's craft show on In Your Neighborhood. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
We're going to make the world's worst craft given the climate at the moment. Okay, so all you need is paper, a pen, some markers if you want, paint if you want, and some scissors. Are you ready?
Yo, yeah.
Let me go over to my studio. This is where you guys do the...
Oh, yeah, that's it. We got to keep you.
Whoa, I made it all the way over here, you guys. Welcome to my studio. Okay, are you ready? Are you guys ready? Okay.
Yes.
Do you guys see anything?
You guys
I don't see
me?
anything.
You don't see me?
I can see you.
Seriously,
I see
you
Dave.
can see good. Okay,
Yeah, we're good.
just me.
Yeah? Okay, good. I know. My studio's very far away. It's in a different land. So
fantasy
today,
land.
everyone, I know we're kind of nervous to go to the grocery store and go for walks, so I thought, aha, I have an idea. So really, you can make anything you want, and all you need to do is take some sort of glasses or sunglasses, and then... You lost me? Really?
I still have Mandy.
You do? I'm right here. Do you want me to do it over here? You guys want me to do the worst craft over here? You lost me over there?
I got you.
You got me?
Here's the other thing.
Okay.
Suddenly,
Who else is down there?
Julie Van Rosendahl.
Julie.
You called Julie Van Rosendahl while you were doing
No, I didn't.
Welcome to the show, Julie Van Rosendahl.
Hey, Julie.
Hey.
Okay, I'll just do it over here. Just a second.
Enjoy the show, Julie.
We're having some technical difficulties,
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
This is the world's worst craft.
Yeah.
It's like Hollywood Squares.
Hey, I just had to bring my whole studio over here, you guys, but I'm here. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
So essentially, we take this piece of paper.
Yes.
And you need sunglasses or glasses of some kind of sort. So right here, I'm doing just like a quick little beard. You cut it out. Just you wait. You cut it out and paint it.
Yes.
And then you've got a face mask
that is
and
the
a beard.
worst.
Is it the worst or is it the best?
I think it's the worst.
I also have, you could do women's faces.
Oh,
You
yes.
can do animals. So all you have to do is just tape them on to some glasses, and boom, you're ready for a walk outside.
Are those CSA approved?
Yeah, I was just going to say, those COVID-19 approved?
They are. Yes, they are.
Totally saved.
And everyone, congratulations. I want to see your pictures. I want to see this on Instagram everywhere. I want to see this, the world's worst craft. I'm going to go for a walk just like this in a bit.
Yeah, I want to see pictures of people seeing
right.
it too.
Over to you, Dave.
And I love that in the middle of this, Julie Van Rosendahl is like, hi, guys.
What the hell?
What the heck?
Sorry, Julie.
I
Oh, no, I'm not. I know you guys.
You look really comfortable, Julie. What's going
That's
on?
hilarious.
So Well, I was going to wear my birthday suit, but my boobs are physically distancing from my neck. So I wore a gorilla suit.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
That's amazing.
Okay, so Julie, you're with us. So let's fill Julie in. So Julie, we're going to get a different. You can do this whole thing with us. Why not? We're going to get Julie Freedman Smith and Gail Bell from Parenting Power are just going to give us here's what to do for your kids in the next bit, and then after that we're going to call Jann Arden and you're going to wish her a happy birthday with us. But you can hang out for this entire process. You want to do that?
I want you guys anyway. So
now you're watching
a whole pan of cake. I'm just going to sit here and.
Oh, amazing. Amazing. Dave, if you don't mind, can I jump in for 1 second?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Before we bring on the parenting. So everyone, just for your history lesson and your coloring book, today we're doing David Hockney. I'll post that on the page. Right. So David Hockney is one of my favorite painters in the whole wide world. I think Russ agrees as well. He does some really incredible contemporary landscapes, and I really, really hope you all show your kids all his stuff because he's amazing.
So then
Sorry, over to you, Dave.
Okay. So we're going to call our parenting folks, Julie and Gail. I'm going to ring them both at the same time. And their job is, they said they're going to talk to us about things you're dealing with when it comes to your kids and this situation. Let's see who we have. Gail's here. Hi, Gail. How are you?
Hi, Gail.
Hi, everyone.
This is Gail Bell. And also joining us very soon will be Julie Freedman Smith. Different than Julie Van Rosendahl, who's also here.
A lot of three-named Julies going on. That's
right.
That's a deal. Yeah.
Okay, so while we're waiting for Julie part two to join us, Gail, I thought I'd talk to you. So a lot of parents, you guys you run Parenting Power, and in general, how do you think parents are doing, or in your experience, or people you've talked to, how are they doing?
There's Julie.
Hi, Jules. Oh, there's Gail. She's sideways, but she's here.
Yay! There she is. Hi, both
I
of you.
speak best on my side.
There is a woman dressed as a gorilla. Don't let that frighten you. That's
Hi, Julie.
That's another Julie, and we're thrilled that she's with us. Okay, I have some serious questions for the two of you.
Go.
I find parenting potentially stressful. We're not all as I know that Mandy finds parenting easy all the time, but sometimes I find it stressful. And I said to you guys, give me 5 things that we need to remember in these difficult times of dealing with a pandemic and social isolation and all the rest of it. So I have questions for you guys, and are you guys ready to help us out?
We are ready.
All right, Julie, I'm going to pick on you first.
Okay.
One time you've told me it's important to know how to react and when to react. What do you mean by that, given this situation?
Well, tensions are high. We're all together a lot more than we ever have been. And we're starting to realize that this is a marathon. This is not a race. We don't have to get this right the first time because we're going to be having the chance to practice with our kids a lot over the long haul here. So we need to not be reacting in the moment. And the way to do that is to give ourselves a word. And so instead of yelling, instead of saying things that you're going to regret afterwards, launching into a lot of logic. I know that's never happened to you before, Dave, but it might have happened to someone.
Right.
We need to give ourselves a cue word. So a word like wow or whoo or one word, and then you shut your mouth and you wait until you can respond a little bit more thoughtfully. And we can talk about how that's going to happen a little as we go. But it's having that cue word that's going to stop you from saying something that you might regret later. Now, here's the thing. You have to let your family know that you're doing this, because if all you ever say to them now is, wow, that's not going to work any better. They're going to try to unplug you and plug you in again, like they're going to try to reset. So let your family know. I feel like I'm yelling a lot. I feel like I'm not being very respectful. So when something happens, the first thing I'm going to say is, wow. Then I'm going to take a deep breath and see if I can be the adult in this situation and make things go a little more smoothly.
Nice. Gail, you say clarity is the key. Go.
It really is. It really is. So our our mentor, Brene Brown, one of our mentors always says, clear is kind, unclear is unkind. And it's really true. And we need to be more clear with our kids than ever. So you guys have heard this a lot from Parenting Power, but we're huge fans of the family meeting, and it's probably more important than ever. If meeting's too formal for you, family huddle, whatever, the key is don't have it every day. Get to the table, kids. We're going to talk about this. So it should be a really positive time to come together as a family. Some teenagers might not want to come. Invite them. They don't have to participate. Perhaps they will eventually. But, you're working as a team. The other thing is you need to get this on paper. Specifically with some kids, you'll hear them say, "That's not what you said. I didn't hear that."
Yeah.
So or a parent. I didn't
Never.
So work as a team, go slow, get it on paper. You guys, we don't want parents to think now they have to create these, to the minute schedules, but get a base plan. If to the minute schedule works for some families, great, but get a base plan. Spring break it's finishing officially today. So it's a great time for families to take the time because schoolwork's going to come back in. There's another hint. I think we need to encourage parents to start and kids to start referring to it as school versus homework. Okay, because that might help. That just might be a mind shift as, we still have school versus the dreaded homework.
Awesome.
Yeah, and that structure and consistency is huge. We know that structure and consistency really makes our kids feel secure. So go slow. This is not the time to be all of a sudden, look how much time you have. Now you can have all these chores as well. So I've created a if you would like to help list for my two teenagers and just kind of posted it on the side, and not a must, but if you'd like to help list. So
Smart. All right. Julie, take me through what else do we need to know about here? Creating a can-do list is part of this?
Yes. Well, especially if we have parents working in the home, one of the best ways to bother your parents is to tell them that you're bored. So if you're hearing, I'm bored, and then the parents say, well, I'll give you something to do, or it's just a hassle. So if we want our kids to be doing things more independently, let's work together with them and create a list of things that they can do. And with young kids, you're going to do that with them. With teenagers, have them create that. Maybe a list of things that they can do on their screens, people they want to have FaceTime with so that they make sure that they're staying in touch with their friends, but also things that they can do screen free, maybe how they're going to get their exercise or what they're going to do when they're outside. Because if that list is made, then you don't have to be the bossy parent. You can say to them, when they say, I don't know what you know what? Check your can-do list. And if parents are wondering in general about the things that might be able to help their families stay healthy, on our Facebook page, the Parenting Power Facebook page, we've got a stay-at-home family challenge. And there's a list that you can download. It's a checklist that makes sure everybody's getting a good amount of sleep, everybody's getting outside, everybody's being active. It's not a minute-by-minute schedule, but it's a fun thing to work on as a family, and there's some prizes for that. So you can find that over on our Facebook page.
Prizes!
Prizes!
No, I told Jann Arden that I was going to call her at 10:20. So we have a couple of minutes, and I know one of Gail's big pieces is sleep. Tell me about sleep, Gail.
It's huge. And the research shows how important sleep is for our brain development. And nobody can deny if we all wake up rested, it's going to be a better day. We're just going to start on a better day. So we still need to parent as parents. So get really clear on what is non-negotiable in your home and what is negotiable. And I'm assured that there's way more negotiables than non-negotiables. So we just like to encourage parents to think about those non-negotiables.
Right.
Sleep being one of them for sure. We need to keep a regular sleep pattern.
It's big. All right. And my final one, and this makes me happy, being kind to myself. Julie, how can I be kind to myself?
Well, you can be kind to yourself by not, you like throwback to old times, Dave?
Nice mug, very nice, yes.
There's so much stuff on social media telling us all the things we could be doing with our kids, but I think a lot of parents are seeing that as feeling like they should be doing it. We've got to visit these museums. We've got to do this craft. I've got to get my kids setting up relay race courses. You don't have to do all that stuff. just
Don't
take it
forget
easy.
teaching Mandarin.
Yeah,
Yes.
teaching Mandarin.
Yes.
Mandarin.
So all we really need to do is allow the teachable moments to happen in the home, set up some structure. And if the noise of social media is getting too much, stop it, because it's getting in the way of your family just doing what's right for your family.
Yep. See, that's why you guys are the parenting. You have parenting power. Power. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, now, again, if people want to be part of it or learn more or be part of the challenge, they go to your Facebook page.
That's right. It's pinned right at the top, so they can check out the challenge there and download the information.
Yay. You're good people. Do you want to stay along and watch us pick on Jann Arden?
Yes, please.
All right, you guys. We're going to go see what's up with Juno-winning comedy show genius, Everything Great About Life, Jann Arden. I'm ringing her right now.
Is that on her business card, Dave?
That's what it says. Wait a minute.
Pretty cool.
I love it when it says JA on the screen, and then you're like, oh, I think we've got her. There she is, ladies and gentlemen.
Who is that?
Russ, do you want to
I had a shower, but I slept in wet hair.
Oh. I did the same thing. I don't know what this is. Okay,
Nobody cares about the hair anymore.
We've invited a choir. Let's all go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Russ. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Everyone's so slow. Happy birthday to
you.
Right,
I'm
Jen?
just not sure. I know I'm not supposed to be touching my face, but I've been alone for so long that. Well, mind you, it's just like I feel like I just made a porn just by doing this. That's the new porn is going like this. Oh, you're kidding me!
You touched your face?
I know.
What? How are you feeling on your birthday, Jann?
I'm not really birthday-ish, but I mean, I feel better now than when I did when I was 40. So that's super awesome.
Yes. And
I feel grateful, Dave. Grateful.
Do you? Mm-hmm. You know, one of the people who's grateful and put on a very special outfit for you today is your friend, Julie Van Rosendahl. So I just wanted her to sort of go through a little bit of, tell us, Julie, what's going on here? Julie, you can speak. Tell us what's going on. What do you got?
I muted myself because Louis was barking. Check out my abs.
You got three
I was going to wear my birthday suit, but my boobs are physically distancing from my neck. So a gorilla suit was second best option.
It's really quite sexy. Is that a banana or are you happy?
It's a high fiber banana.
Well, you know,
and I have
Did you just sit on it?
I should have left my bananas whole because, of course, I cut them up in pieces and froze them, and they just don't work the same. You know what I'm saying? No, this is a daytime show. So, listen, this is so great to see you guys.
We are so thrilled.
So good to see you.
It's so good to see you. I'm eating cake in your honor, just as a personal favor to you.
Oh, you're so nice, Julie.
And it's vegan cake. I made it vegan.
I'm so jealous. I'm actually going to make myself a cake today. I'm one of the few people. I think I could get $100,000 for my 40-pound bag of flour in my cupboard. So I think I'm going to be fine financially. There's 50 yeast on the black market. People are trading their SUVs for it. So
it's crazy. I've been mailing yeast in envelopes and cards to people, little bits.
It's true.
Yeah.
I've been the recipient.
Have you? Oh, you got a whole jar. You got a whole.
You don't need much yeast, do you? Like I do have a little jar. That should be enough for.
Totally. Whatever the recipe says, you can easily have it. Like a quarter of a teaspoon. Just give it more time to rise.
Okay.
Like you should need more than a quarter teaspoon for a loaf.
I love that.
Yeah.
I
know that fresh yeast is everywhere, but people don't know how to use fresh yeast.
Your eyes look so blue, Dave.
I know they're hypnotizing us.
My dad's joke was one blue east and one blue west. You know, people say to me all the time, why is it that Jann is so much wiser than you, Dave? And I tell them it's because she's a day older than me. My birthday's tomorrow. So
Oh
you
my
can
gosh.
understand
What?
yeah, I know, right? So Jan's got a full 24 hours on me. That's why she's so much
But you're
wiser.
a few years younger than me. Are you not still in your 40s?
I'm 23.
Squared.
I am 50. Tomorrow I will be 57.
Okay, you're a year younger than me.
Oh, a year and a day.
Yeah. I'm 58, but I honestly, sorry, I got to stop moving around. I'm so glad just to see you guys. This is the new normal, I guess, is all these video conferencing things. And I was saying to Julie the other day that I feel more connected now than I think I have in 10 years.
Isn't that wild?
People are so vulnerable. People are showing parts of themselves that they dared not expose. And I think it's an earnestness and a sincerity that is going to save us going forward. We can never go back to how we were living, how we were treating each other. We often talk about the volatility of the internet, and what we've seen is this resurgence of connectivity, kindness, generosity, upliftingness, if that's a word, that the internet has actually been given a reset and a reboot to people are not tolerating unkindness or cruelty.
Isn't that great?
This is something else. Yeah. I don't know what, but a lot of good is coming out of.
And we were talking about that yesterday, Jann. You know, a lot of the other things one of the ones I'm really excited about is the resurgence of respect for doctors, nurses, researchers, frontline workers in grocery stores, things like that. Like those people are finally getting the respect they deserve.
Yeah. That's huge.
And teachers too.
Teachers,
right?
Add them in there.
We
Absolutely.
all love our teachers. Yeah.
And what we've been lucky enough to do and feel so grateful for on our little skit we're doing here is every day we nominate a hero or a helper, somebody because Mr. Rogers always reminded us to look for the helpers. And so I told Jann, I said, okay, Jann, you're in charge of nominating a helper or a hero today, and you had an amazing story. And why don't you tell the story, and then Mandy's going to show you the art she did. So
it might be a little odd from what people might think I'm going to say. I mean, there's so many heroes coming out of this, but for me, it's my older brother, Duray Richards, Duray. He's been incarcerated for 27 years in the Bowden Institution. Long story short, he is keeping his housemates completely safe. The guy is cleaning all day long. He's got his sleeves rolled up. Our mom was a clean freak. I'm surprised that any of us kids have skin. But my brother he's taking the lead. He's cleaning the toilet every 20 minutes. He's cleaning the phones. He's, when guys are on the phone all day, he's going up there with his bleach and his soapy pail of water. And he goes, Jann, I'm cleaning. He says, I'm just keeping these knuckleheads from effing, killing themselves.
So good.
He says, I'm cleaning floors. I'm cleaning walls. I'm cleaning everything those knuckleheads touch. And, so to me, it seems like a small thing, but here's my brother feeling completely helpless. And he's just in there. His buddies everyone's not taking it seriously. They don't care. But I think my brother is literally keeping them safe.
Great. That's
awesome.
That is amazing. Here you go, Jann. I made this for the hero of the day. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like it.
I'm the one in the mustache, right?
Yeah, you got it. It is your birthday.
That's so great. I will treasure that, Mandy. I hope I can.
I love you.
I hope I can.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Well, I'm going to give you a donation for a couple $100 for the food bank, so we can do a great trade.
You're amazing.
Well done, everyone.
Thank you.
Mandy,
you're so special. Yeah.
Tell us about doing that art. What was that like to do?
Well, this project has been so special for me. I started last week with Dr. Hinshaw, and it's kind of all over Canada right now just to celebrate heroes and put some positivity into the world. This has been so special, Jann. You know that I love you so very much, and to be able to do something so personal and highlight someone so special to you is such a gift. So thank you.
Thank you.
Look at that. Can we see it once? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
There it is.
We have to get
Hooray.
a print sent to your brother. We'll have to do that too.
I don't think he can receive anything in there, but when he gets out, he gets passes once in a while. Everything's kind of on hold now because of the virus, but
Of course.
When he starts getting back on his passes, I will definitely make sure that he can put that up in his room where he stays.
Great. So good.
That's so
and you
special.
and Russ, what was it like doing the concert with Jann? You guys got to do the amazing.
Well, we were a safe distance apart, which I thought was very mindful.
He was hardly in the frame. He was like, you could see his blonde head like way back in the...
That's more than enough. It was fun. It was great to play those songs. And we might be doing it again at some point.
It's
Perhaps
so good.
tomorrow.
Yes, we're doing it tomorrow at 3:00 Mountain Time.
Yeah.
Oh, so people can tune in and see.
Yes, we're doing part, but I think Russ is bringing a little bit of gear, and we are going to record this particular session, and just to make it sound a little bit better. And our big plan is hopefully we can make it available on iTunes or Spotify. People can, maybe make a donation or spend what they want on getting, the files. So I think that'll be super fun.
Yes. Super. What's so good. And I don't know if you can see at the bottom of your screen. Oh, Jann went. Oh, who knows where she went? Did she go away?
Oh, no. Things aren't looking
No, she's
good.
there.
Oh, she's
there.
back.
Where
She's
is
right
she?
there.
Oh,
no, she's not.
No, she's not.
Boy, she got mad, huh?
But she is doing a concert for your birthday tomorrow, Dave. So that's pretty exciting.
Probably.
Oh my God.
Oh, she's back. Hi, Jann. Okay, so we should let folks go.
Did you press the button, Jann?
Jim,
don't press the red button.
Did not press that button.
Don't press the red button.
It's
the
tantalizing. No.
Oh, that button. Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
Leave us buttons out of this.
I can't think of, and getting back to the concert, Russ and I, obviously played together for so many years, but it was all I could do to not cry at every song, to kind of just stand there and, Russ playing the songs, many of which that we wrote together, and just it was really unbelievable, a great experience, a full circle moment. I know that seems like a cliche, but so many good things are coming out of this. You guys have just made my day. So this has been the best birthday present ever.
You want us to sing again for you?
Well, look I should say on the bottom of the screen, there's a gorilla, your friend Julie Van Rosendahl. But then there's also Julie Freedman Smith and Gail Bell, who have been on with us talking about parenting. They're parent experts. But they were also talking about giving yourself a break and not feeling like you have to live up to anything. And Jann, for somebody who is successful as you are, you always somehow manage to make us all feel like we're part of it. So thank you for helping us all be part of that.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. So should we go? Do you want, Russ, do you want to play our final music? Why don't we let everyone go?
Sure.
Jann, you have a great rest of your birthday.
Dance with your head, everybody.
We love you.
So this is what we're going to do. Russ is going to play 20 seconds and then we'll go. Take it, Russ.
This is like a Jedi, but...
Yes. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, what a show. Thank you so much, Jann. Thank you, Julie.
Love you guys.
We love you.
Thanks,
Happy birthday.